Mic is on. Welcome back to game number 2 of the CCM Denver tournament. Monument Rebels. There's the Rough Riders. Just tuning in, we had a game this morning. It's a little bit tighter than our regular season games, but we ended up forfeiting a loss, 4-1. We'll sneak a goal and played a heck of a lot better than we have in the first 3 games of the season, but fine-tuning, working towards getting our first win of the year. Man down right off the start. I had to critique or discuss our gameplay so far. It's just been catching up to AA speed. Played B last year, most of these kids, and it's a little step up in speed, even though some of the kids are all at the same level as we were. It's just a different level of speed, athleticism, some bigger hits. As the kids get a little bit bigger and get more comfortable with laying hits, we're been on the receiving end of quite a few of those and laid out a few of them ourselves too. We're getting our stride. Goalers are getting comfortable. Defense is figuring out their paths. Forwards are working lines, trying to figure out the best combinations to set up plays. That'll probably mess up the lines and a few names with some new people. Not that we had a lot of new people, but just enough to mess me up anyway. Oh, inside of the glove save on accident. I wonder if Noah's going to be able to update them pads to be white and black or black and white. Still rocking the blue from our Rampage days. His dad is a goalie, but me as a goalie, I get the craziest pads I can find. If we're in black, I'll probably wear gold or something. Something to stand out to make it look better, because my game's not nearly as good as Noah's, so I gotta look better. Cool. What are our predictions for the game? I need some guesses for the score.
We're going to win 4-1.
All right, Everett with the 4-1 guess, 5-2 by Blake, 3-1 by Cole. We're all winning, right?
Yes.
Good, I was hoping. Girls, what do you think? Winning? Losing? Winning, that a girl. All right, got Noah starting in net. Ty Merriman on D. With Logan starting on D. Crosby Henry centering over AJ and Caden. It's our line 1 from last year to continue on with our pretty good chemistry between those 3 and find the right amount of space. Looks like we got size on some of these kids. Might be to our advantage. Not that we hit a whole lot, but the biggest kid is sitting there on Caden right now. Period 1, game 2. A little wrestling in there. Boulder with the face-off win, drops it back, goes D to D, tries to throw it back. Good step by Crosby at the line, can't go in. Tries to play it forward, gets to the middle. Caden steps in, puts a little body on it, throws it down deep. Ty's one in behind the net, he's got 2 on him. We'll slash, lose the puck out front to Logan. Logan a little play out wide to AJ. We've got 2-on-2 skating across the middle. Oh, disrupted play. Major held on to a little bit too long. D drops. The winger skating with the puck through the middle, gets blocked by AJ's feet, still there. Crosby wins it, hits it back, plays it forward through the legs, looking to jump for a change. Goes out wide to Ty. Ty's got on the sideboard, on the side, skating through the middle. Plays it in deep for Ellie, is in chase. Boulder has the puck behind the net, or Rough Riders, excuse me. I don't know if they're called Boulder Rough Rider, I don't know what they're called anymore. New puck play out wide, fumble the puck, it was time to set up and get in position. They jump off for a change, the one player gets in, dumps it down deep. He's gonna jump off for a change. Logan's going back in behind. We've not changed our D yet. 2 forward lines and Boulder's already changed twice. Good little flick out to middle, see if we can get space. Cook is playing up for forward, he's getting a skate in. Tice shot, into the goalie, swallows it up. Looks like we got Elliott was out winger with Tice and Cam. Which probably means Harry will be watching this game, see how his wrist does, see if he can jump back in and play the second game. At least for now, we got Cam slid up and forward. Gasper over center, face-off win by Gasper. Grayson steps in, Boulder kicks it forward. Chases him down. Goes across the neutral zone, they dump it down deep. Dump and chase. Asher's there to play the body. He ends up winning the puck to Ryan. Ryan's got space, he's got 3-on-2 going the other direction. Go across the red line, across the blue line. Takes it out wide, he's got Grace in the middle. Little shot, goes high. All the way over to Huddy. Huddy out, what? The little shot on, goalie save. Decent little offensive play for us, at least get some chances in there. Last year we struggled, not last year, last game we struggled to get any chances. And once we did, we got, let's put one home. I mean, put a good 10, 15 shots in a period, we got a better chance of winning one of these games. Face-off win goes out to the point. Nice little play to Austin. Austin with a shot, good save by the goalie. Great play by Huddy to get the, sorry. No. Okay, got hit into the bench, it looks like. Face off down low. So 13:02 left. We got Crosby over center, Merriman and Logan back on D. We're gonna be switching off D so we don't have the 5th one with our winger being out. Nice little drop pass. Oh, tough little pass to Logan. He's got to play that one down deep to just keep it in the zone. Gets out through neutral zone. Out to Ty. Ty's in the skate. One's in chase. Plays up the side. Gets stuck in the middle, but it plays right into Crosby's stick. Tries skating across the neutral zone. Gets a body. Gets it down deep only to the defender. Plays it off the boards. Gets stuck by Ty. Bounce around just at the blue line. Now we get control. Crosby with the stick handle. There's the hands we've been looking for. Rebound. Stuck in the crease by Caden. Oh my goodness, was that Caden's feet? He's spinning around in the crease trying to get the shot off. Crosby's going to be able to get a little bit more chances in here. He's got his feet moving a little better. Bowler gets control as they try and skate out of there, but gets muscled out. Gets stuck. Oh, can't get the shot off. We'll give you some play. Drop it back to the neutral zone. Bo's got control. Stick check, knocked over. Gets pushed over for his play. Logan's got space. He's going to skate. No! They call the offsides. Dang it. God, I wish we had delayed offsides sometimes. In those instances, when they jumped off for a change, they dump it in. The players on the ground not even making a play. They didn't even dump it in. I think we dumped it in. Logan took it, had space to go, but pulled it back for an offsides. Face-off win by Rebels. Plays out wide to Huddy. A little bit over his stick, so he's going to have to make a play at it. Push forward by Cam. Cam's on the right wing. Got Elliott on the left. Got Tice centering. Nice play by Huddy to keep it in, but ends up off his leg out in space. Tries to take a shot, goes up and over. Good deflection by Ryan to get in his face. These are Ryan, Huddy on D. Tice and Tice centering Elliott and Cam. Oh, good shot on from the point. Good save by Noah to push that one out wide. He needs a few touches in there to get comfortable in the games. Good job by Noah, squeezing that post. Got right into the breadbasket. All right, let's try that face off again. I'm gonna win this one, push it forward. There we go. Want it, push it forward, and the stick goes plays through. Nice little easy one to Noah. Noah pushes it out of there. Huddy's behind the net. Good pass out wide. The 2-on-4, so he's looking to just move it forward in the neutral zone. Boulder dumps it in. Gets a little more space for us. Sideboards by Huddy. Gets across the neutral zone, but just out of the reach. Can't quit to Elliott. Cam pushes it down deep. They're down in their zone. Boulder gets control. They're skating around behind the net. Gets blocked by Elliott. Great job by Elliott. Getting down deep, forcing them to back in the net. He's there again. It's like Caden jumped in. Good win to Elliott in the middle. Now he's trying to get a shot off, just get down deep. Boulder gets it, skates it out. Tries to play it off sideboard. It's going to go to Ryan. Ryan smacks it back to the middle. Playing back and forth Pong in the neutral zone. Nice little stick by Tice. Throws it up to Ryan. Doesn't go for icy. Boulder's going to skate with it. They play it across through the middle, and Huddy almost gets a touch on that towards his net. Good thing he smartly stuck his foot out of the way. Move that down there. Cam's skating up, and he got knocked down on his way up out of the zone. Asher's fighting with it to keep it in their zone. We got Asher in, Gasper over center. Cam's still in. Cam's going to jump off as Boulder gets control, skating out the neutral. Asher forces him to turn. Boulder still has it. Plays it between feet. Still has time. That D is skating up. He's got plenty of room to shoot. Now where our boys are dropping off and just getting space to go. Worried about the pass and not the player with the puck. Boulder has control coming out of the zone. Ryan's roughing him up. Good knockdown by Ryan. We got 2-on-2 with Asher and Grayson. Grayson goes off Grayson's foot. It's going to go down deep. No icing. Grayson's in chase. Austin's going to catch the other one going around. There he is. Austin's going to get there first. Nope. Didn't quite get a touch on the puck yet. Push it forward to Logan. Logan's looking for the net again. He wants it. Oh! Gets deflected. Goes just wide. He's feeling the excitement after the first goal this morning. He wants another one. Asher tries to push through. Defense comes out with it. Right to the middle, right to Gasper. Gasper looking for space to set up a shot. Tries to push it on. Asher's in behind the net. Jason Boulder. 9:24 left in the first period. Nice sustained pressure by Monument Rebels. Really get a few chances here and there. They've only had one real good chance on us. Logan steps in front, giving a little too much space for a shot. Take a shot, goes just up over the top. It's going to get stopped at the blue line. He takes a hit from behind. It's pushed forward, but not quite out. Crosby's got control of it now. He's skating. The two players are a little tired. A little stick handle by... Oh! Great play by Crosby to make a stick handle through and still get a shot off out of that with four guys on him. They're cushioned. All right, face-off down in Boulder's area, Rough Riders area. I don't remember which one's AAA and which one's not. Kane's going in behind. We got AJ, Caden, and Cross. That's our producing line we had last year. We used to score lots of our goals. Not that we scored lots of goals, but we scored enough to win. Nice little play into Caden, but bumps off his stick. He's going to go in behind. Ryan, AJ's going to shift over, play a little body. He's going to have to tie. Ty backhands it over to Logan, but it's way behind him. He's going to skate 1v1. He's going to look to try to move behind the net. Moving his feet. Tries to stick handle, passes it up over and hits a shin. Gets stuck in there. He blocks the second pass. First pass, really, from them. Try and make a touch by, but Caden gets there, push it forward. Now you got 2-on-1 with Caden and AJ. Defender's going to take the shot, so he's able to pass it over to AJ with the shot. Goes right through the goalie. Why there's not a call on that one? Because AJ did end up falling right through the goalie, intentional or not. As a goalie parent, I'd be on for that one. Ryan plays it back behind the net. Defense jumped up and changed. We got Cam, and Cam's up going with Elliott. Elliott gets the second play as Cam goes to the first one. Still stuck down that blue line. It's hard to see down in that corner. They're all down along the right corner. You can see it on camera. Ty steps over, gets a stick on it. They can't clear it out of the zone. He's able to get down low. Cam's going to get there first around the boards. He's going to look to see if he can play it back to the point. We got players there. But he's able to at least lock it in so it doesn't get out of the zone, but he's stuck battling. Now they're going to jump onside just to be safe. Well, Tyson's going to jump off and make a change while we're stuck down up on sideboards. Playing a little soccer down tight. D-to-D pass by Boulder. Going to go back around behind the net. We're in chase. It's tripped up a little as it gets a play, and they're going to call that one. That looked like just an accidental stick getting stuck as they looped around. All right, so our first penalty of the game. With 7:04 left, we're going to have a minute 30 penalty. This penalty is sponsored by Miss Bethy's Family Daycare. You act up, you get to sit in a nice little timeout. Boulder wins it, throws it back, but gets blocked by Asher, getting a good stick in there and not allowing them to pass it backwards. They go D to D, still stick handle around, going right back to the same space they just came from. So they're able to force them back into their own zone. They're able to regroup, they're moving back through the middle. Mishandled the stick's gonna go to Logan. Logan hits it off a stick, goes up and over the boards. We're gonna have a face-off, hopefully just out of the zone. Good job by Asher to push that one out. Boulder gets control. They turn, play it across through the middle. Nice job by Gasper to win that one. He's going to try and push out of the zone, but it gets stuck. They keep it into the zone. They push. Boulder throws it around behind, just trying to create some space. Asher's going to get up at the point, try and get in his way. He's able to get a stick in there. Boulder barely keeps it into the zone. So Merriman's got control of it. He gets out to the neutral zone, tries to push it ahead. Uh-oh, Asher's jumping off, so now we got 2-on-1 going the other way. Oh, we stayed on. Good job by Asher, allowing Logan to get in and cover that player 1v1. So push by Logan to force him out wide. Boulder still has control. We got 16 seconds left in the power play. Penalty kill for us, really, with their power play. Logan pushes it forward. He's able to get out with Asher, so he's going to go 2-on-2 with him. Asher takes out wide, tries to get a shot. Doesn't get it, so knocks the player over in front of him. 2 seconds, 1 second. Back to full strength. Boulder skating through, gets a low shot. It's just wide by the post. Logan flicks it up to get out to our new player. AJ just jumped on for that penalty. Boulder plays it across Huddy. Huddy wins control. He's looking to move the puck. Man, we love our little stick battles on the. Nobody wants to move it forward or drop it out of there, so we just continue kicking it at their feet. Crosby's getting there to lift a stick as they try and make a pass around him. Doesn't make it there. Caden's there to win it. Caden's got space to skate. He's skating with Cros. Oh, Caden tries to push it out wide and he gets stick checked. Kept in. We're able to get Logan off the ice, so we got our D. We got Ryan and Huddy on D. Crosby skates it in. Now we're battling down in the right corner. On that near side, it's hard to see. Good, decent shot off though by Caden still. He doesn't need a whole lot of space to get his wrist shot off. Nice job by them battling. Not sure where the puck is. Crosby goes in the back of the net. Boulder swings it all the way around. It's going to get to Huddy. Huddy's going to take a shot. It goes just wide. Well, not just wide, way wide. Crosby tries to push it back in. Doesn't make it there. Boulder comes out with it off of that play off of the net. They play it out wide. He had space to skate it in, but chose to play it wide, which is able to give us some time to run the puck. You know, Crosby going one-on-one. 2 if he gets over there. Tries to make a play, gets tripped up, and bumped off by that second player. He's not able to get the shot off. Boulder gets it coming out through the neutral zone, plays it just to Huddy. Huddy to Ryan. Ryan's looking for space as they jump off for change. He plays it up this far boards. No one home because they're jumping off for change. But Elliott ends up sliding over to create space for Tice. Elliott and Tice are down right by the blue line, and that'd be an offsides. 3:50 left in the first period. It's still 0-0. Some decent chances out of both of us. I feel like we had the better of the chances out of that one. Face off down low. Boulder has it back behind the net. They play it forward. Barely out of the reach. They left a terrible pass for them. Logan dumps it down in deep. Enough for Cam. Nice play of pressure on it. Open up space for the puck. Elliott pushes it in there. We got feet in. He drops it to the slot. Gets there. Elliott's got a chance for a shot. Second shot from Elliott. Can't quite get in there. Goalie slides all the way out. We got battling inside the crease. Stick blocked as they try to clear. Boulder tries to clear and it goes up out of the zone. Face-off win by Boulder. They go back in behind the net. Play it up around the corner. Oh, nice little shot by Grayson. Well done by Grayson. Go and attack that As they played around from behind the net, he's able to win it and get a little short side shot off. The goalie makes a save. Excuse me. All right, so we got Austin and Asher and Grayson. It's a little work ethic line, I think. We got Austin flying around, Asher hopefully laying bodies. Pie keeps at the blue line. He throws it down deep, so Asher's going to go around behind, look for that big hit if he can lay it. There it is. He's going to pinch him off, and out on space. Can open up room for Grayson and Austin to be able to win the puck, hopefully. But Boulder comes out with it. Plays it back across through the middle. We got to catch one of those back across the middle, and they're going to be way offsides. Not even close. Hopefully we can catch them on those reverse passes. They try and turn and throw it right back to the middle every time they go out wide. Just see if we can catch one of those and go and attack them. Hopefully for a breakaway. Switched up our D, keeping our forwards in. Still Gasper over center with Jones and Roberts. Ryan and Huddy on D. Ryan steps forward, pushes it ahead to Asher. Asher's got space to skate. Didn't keep control of it, dumps it in. Little bouncer into the goalie. 2:34 left. The goalie's going to secure that one. Take the face off instead. Face-off win, drops it back to Ryan. Ryan's going to look for the shot, doesn't have it as the puck bubbles over. Tries to move it around. Asher keeps it from going out. He's going to create a little space. Oh, I'm sorry, not Asher. Sorry, we had AJ in there. Drops it back to the point. Crosby at the point to Ryan. Ryan at the shot. Bouncing puck. Goes just wide. Oh, Crosby tries to play it off the net. Doesn't quite make it out of there. Ball skating through the middle. Play it out wide. Tries to stick handle back through the middle. And Caden says no way. Take it out wide again. Huddy's there. Force him back in the middle. Huddy's got a little space. Oh, it bobbles over. Stick. And it is a bouncy puck today. And there you go. Can't even get the play out because it bounces over a stick. Caden's down there, roughing up two. He's got 1-on-2. As Boulder plays it down low. Crosby slides over, pushes them against the board, so they can't get out. Can't get any space. Boulder players just getting up after Caden's hit. They throw it. It goes off the netting. In the back of the net, 1:43 left as Huddy plays a body. Open up space for Crosby. Great job by Huddy. Oh. Crosby's pass out off the boards gets blocked. Ryan's able to get it. Win it there. AJ's looking to play it up to the middle to Caden, but just out of his reach. Boys look tired and exhausted from this shift. Boulder dumps it down low as they jump off for a change. Our boys can't change yet. Play up to the side. Off AJ's stick, goes up to the middle. They clear up to the middle. Boulder ends up playing all the way out wide. Huddy's down in the corner. Down on 1v1. Crosby's going to slide over to give him a little help. He turns with it. He still got it. Mohawk and turning, trying to find space. Tries to dump it down low. It's deflected by Crosby, but not get control of it. Crosby knocks him over. Huddy's going to skate with it. He's going to take a hit. Nope. He steps out of the way of that hit. Caden's moving to the middle. Finds space out wide. He's going to take a shot from distance. 53 seconds left. Oh, a nice little play goes between the goalie's legs. Oh, AJ with the goalie didn't quite secure it, and AJ made a backhander to try and get on net, and I can see it bobble between the goalie's legs, but they get stuck in there. We got 1D that jumped off for change. Huddy was able to jump off. Ryan's still stuck in there. Cam down the corner. Got a player holding on him. Elliott gets it, tries to play it forward, gets stuck by a Boulder player on the boards. Ties him back behind the net. Battling in there. Nice little hit by Cam. Oh, they're going to call Cam for it. A cross check when the stick was down. No, I'm sorry. They're calling Tice. Tice got the penalty for that one with 24.7 seconds left in the period. Tice with the checking behind the net. And this penalty kill sponsored by Carter Counting. We just fudge the numbers if we can. 5-on-5, 5-on-4, that's all right. We'll just fudge the numbers, make it right. Boulder with control, takes a wide shot, goes off the toe of Noah, which ends up going back in the front of the net. On our penalty kill, we got Logan and Ryan. Logan, dang it! So Boulder ends up taking around behind the back of the net. Noah slides over to shift over to block that, to secure up that post. That's right up to the middle where the second defender in front of the net's able to finish that one out with 7 seconds left. 7.4 seconds left. Boulder's going to take a 1-0 lead at the end of the period. It's a little demoralizing to get those ones right before the end of the period. Yeah, Gasper over center. Boulder wins the faceoff, throws it back. They throw it off the sideboards. They're just going to try and waste time to get to the next period. Ty has it, he drops back and holds onto it. I'm going to leave that one so you can regroup after that period. Dang. Such a good start for our first period of second game. We were able to hang in there, battle strong, got more of the chances, I felt, until the end there. And the best chances they had were really on the power play, where they had an extra man up. Had one or two decent shots, and then the goal ended up coming off of a not really broken up play, but fumbling play behind the back of the net. And you just look to see a wrap around. No, had it covered, but it bounces out right to the center. And the player's there to get a slap on it. Snuck one in. So we can recoup for our second period. Our last game, our second, third periods, are really our better periods. It's been the story of our season so far, just coming back, but we've just been too big of a hole. But kept ourselves only one, so hopefully we can get back into this game pretty quick. The start of the second period. It is 1-0 Boulder, Rough Riders, or Boulder Hockey Club, or whatever they call it. So you got a referee change. If somebody was late or what, but somebody else jumping in for the referee. Yeah, Gasper's finished out that period with Asher and Grayson, so they're going to start this one. Gasper wins it forward, pushes it to the D. Stick handle, fumble it, they lose control of it. Gasper tries to play it back to the middle. It's blocked in there. Huddy steps up, try and block him. It's going to create a 1v1. And those little feet are moving. Ryan's going to take him out wide. Nice job by Ryan. As soon as he turned his back, Ryan stepped up to him. He couldn't move him. He plays it back to the D, and Asher's out in the neutral zone with the defender. Nice job by Grayson to slap that one out through the middle. It's kind of sitting there loose. Asher pushes it forward to the neutral zone. See if he can get a pass. Going to get it down deep. No icing. Buller's going to go behind with a little bit of time and space. He doesn't want anything to do with Asher. He's going to play it out as quick as he possibly can. Boulder has control in the corner. Asher's stepping up to him. They play it to the neutral zone. Nice job by Grayson to win it. Try and keep it forward. It's going down in deep. Ryan plays around the sideboards to Grayson with touch. Backhands up to the middle. It's a bouncing puck, so Asher's not able to settle it. Crosby's able to switch with Austin, so Crosby's in. Haven't been able to get our wingers off yet. Play it all the way through the middle to Ryan. Ryan gets touched to Crosby. Crosby got space. He's going to skate with it, which is going to allow time for Grayson to jump off. Try and get our lines out. He keeps control of it. And Crosby's got the best hands I've seen. Great shot by Crosby. And he's getting confidence and gaining them. He took a nice little shot, goes right off the goalie's forehead and up over. Those hands are getting more comfortable. And he's moving the puck. He can beat 3 and 4 players at a time by himself if he wants to. Change up our lines. We got Crosby in, Caden, not change up our lines, but at least made the line change. We got AJ and Caden, Crosby on the center with Logan and Ty. See if we can pass this back and set up a shot from the point. Tries to drop it back, it's not there. So AJ turns it down low, does get out to Logan. Logan just pushes it down low. He's going to go around behind the net. Only to Caden. Caden tries to flick it back down low as AJ's there to help. AJ's looking for the pass up to the point. He decides to keep it. Now he's got the pass up the point. There it is. Ty's got it. He's got to slide over to Logan. Logan's got space for a shot. Shot! Ah, off the glove. Sorry, got to look started on that one. That was a nice little shot by Logan. Goes right to the glove. Like I say, a great pass by AJ to get it back to Merriman. Merriman to find space with Logan to set up a shot. Yeah, that's why we're creating those chances. If we can get those ones in low. Bowman on his feet, so Logan's going to push it down to AJ. He's got a little space. He's going to look pass across the middle. There's Caden using his body to keep it. He's going to pass it up, but it's just out of AJ's reach and not far enough for Logan, so Boulder's able to win it. They're going to go back in behind the net. Stick check, but Crosby couldn't get a stick out from behind the net. We'll make a play on a good play by AJ to win it there. He's got options, looking for the pass. Tries for that near post shot rather than passing out front. So dig it out of there. AJ and Caden are there, or sorry, AJ and Crosby there. Crosby got a little space. He had the tuck. But he couldn't quite get it out to him. Good drop back. Crosby looking up front from the middle. He's going to look to see if he got space to Logan. Logan's going to look for that shot again. There it is. Almost rebounded off. Back up for Crosby up front, but he's behind the net, so not able to get a deflection off anybody. Bowler's able to take it off of that missed shot. Good job by AJ. Now the boys are getting a little bit more confidence. They're moving with the puck. Caden's taken out wide. Nice little turn by Caden. He's looking to drop it to the point again to Logan. Logan with a slap shot. Saved by the goalie. 3 shots for Logan on this one. He's feeling it. Back out to the point for him. He can't keep it in the zone, so he's just going to try and lock it down. To drop back to Merriman. Merriman plays it back up to Elliott. They'll make a change. Crosby's still stuck in there. He's been there for 3 minutes. Nice little shot by Crosby before he can jump off. This rebound goes to Logan, but it's off his feet, so he's not able to make a play on it, but he pushes it back down low. 11:59 left, and we have some great pressure by Monument Rebels. Nice play by Tice to go dig in there. He's going to go in the corner. He's looking for the point. Can't quite get it out there to Cam. Cam's pushing through there. He's using muscle to keep it in. Now we got all three of them sliding over. Elliott's in there to keep it. He's got control. Looks to play to the point, but just out of the reach. Can't get to Ryan. Ryan's going to drop back as Boulder tries to jump off for a change. He got an extra player jumped on way too early. They're trying to get players changed. Logan's going to have to jump off. He's been out for a long time. Ryan gets it, throws it all the way around. It's going to go over to Elliott's side. Boulder keeps it in. With Logan down in the corner. He's got a little bit of time. He's going to go around behind the net. He's going to get hit by this one. He stays on his feet, keeps moving, gets play on the puck. Played around behind the net again, over to Elliott. Elliott and Ryan got to cruise. Got to get there first. Gets there, but not quite out of the zone. Back over to the other side, over to Logan's side. Logan's got time. He's going to look to play it longer. Oh, Boulder takes a touch, so no icing. Hopefully you jump off for a change. They're down in their zone. Ryan staying in because it was his D pair. Pairing stays in. Boulder makes a pass, gets a touch, but doesn't get control of it, so Ryan's going to get there. Ryan has it, drops it to Huddy. Huddy's looking to play it up. A stretch pass to Austin. Doesn't quite make it there, but it's going to go right between legs. Goalie takes a touch. Grayson's in chase. Gets a stick on it. Oh, goes right through our three players. And Boulder jumped out for a change. They're going to go for a breakaway. Nice play by Huddy to break that one up. Fantastic stick lift by Huddy. Break up a breakaway. They take a soft little shot, goes to Huddy. Huddy's going to play it off the sideboards. Gets to Grayson. Grayson look for the middle. Decides to turn. Good play by Grayson. Ash is moving. Two biggest kids on the ice right now are playing against each other. Takes a push, but Boulder still has it. There's the stick lift, moving off. And I think we got the biggest player on the ice and the smallest player on the ice. For both of our teams are playing against each other. Grayson with the backhand gets it up, gets it down low. Boulder misses it, so there's no icing. They're gonna jump off for a change. We get that first line out flying. Excuse me, first line back out. They're Crosby and Grayson. Grayson with the block, throws it out front, goes to Ryan. Ryan's gonna take a shot on net. Oh, it was just wide. Ties in, ties back to the middle. Great pass by Ty, get to the middle. That's a Grayson. Grayson's in behind the net. 9:41 left in the period. Grayson's behind, looking for the right pass. Plays it off a foot. Boulder kids look tired, and we're still moving. Crosby a little drop over to Ryan. Ryan gets shot on. Nice little touch by Asher, trying to deflect that back in the net. Grayson's gonna jump off. He's exhausted from his long shift. Boulder gets it, clears it all the way around. Ryan's gonna play a body. They're gonna clear it out of the zone. Crosby drops it back to Ty. Ty, a little soft, little cheeky pass over to Caden. Caden keeps it in. Asher moves it. Oh, a little flick over the top around Crosby. We got our D back there. We got Ty and Ryan. Ryan wasn't able to jump off, so we still have Ty in. Oh, a little deflected one, goes right through the middle, and Ryan backhands it to at least get out from the slot. 8:58 left in the second period. 1-0 Boulder. Boulder has control. Down deep. Ryan's going to pressure him, knock him off the puck. They pass to the middle, but no one's home except Asher. Asher plays off the boards. He's going to go out for ice, see if it makes it there. Never mind. They called deflection, so they called no icing. Play up to the sideboard, see if Caden can get there. Torque goes out of the zone, makes a play on it, drops it back to Ty. Ty goes back to Caden. Caden's looking to get him on sides first, gets in the zone. He's got a little space, got to jump on him, see if he can get a stick off. There we go. Goalie blocks it, not quite get out of there. Goes up to Logan. Logan's on the point. He's going to drop it down low. Deflected out of the air by Boulder. They're going to look to clear it as long as they can. Smart by him. He takes it behind the net. Now he looks to play it off the boards. Goofy sideboards. The Ty stepped in hard. Yep, Ty stepped in hard. Disrupted that play. Nice play by Cross. Stick handle by Cross. Still got space. Looking to stick handle. Nice little toe drag. Moving around. He's ready for brace for that check. He's able to make a play. AJ helps him. Goes back in the corner. Crosby's there. Plays it down deep. Again, he's been out for a long shift. When you get those off where the whole line doesn't get changed, they're stuck with a couple extra players. Caden looking for space to try and make a move. Isn't there. Boulder clears it in desperation. That's going to go off for icing. 7:43 left in the period. Boulder up 1-0. Face off down in the Boulder zone. Cam, Elliott, we're going to Tice over center. We got Huddy and Ryan on D. Tyson can win this one, drop it back to Ryan, see if Elliott can get to the front and get a deflection. Boulder's still short one player. They're going to kick that center out, though, for him taking too long. I'm going to switch up who's center because that player took too long to get out of his own. Face-off win by Tice. He ends up playing it forward. Bounce out for him. There he goes. He tries a little slow shot to, or not a slow shot, a low shot to the front. Nice poke by Cam. Cam's looking for space, back off the foot. Looking for anything out in the middle, see if he can get a deflection or something. It's going to swing all the way around to Ryan. Ryan's going to play it down low. Oof. Cam get tripped up from behind. No call. He's going to play a body for that. He's a little frustrated for now. Elliott's down deep. Boulder comes out with it, going behind the net. Play it up to the sideboards to Tice. He's going to slide across. Boulder plays it back up to the middle. They come across the neutral zone. They dump it down low. Out of reach for everybody except Huddy. Huddy's going to backhand it up to Elliott's side. Boulder's going to get there first, though. He comes out through the middle, getting disrupted by Ryan. Ryan's going to stay with him because he's already on him. Slide to the middle. Quick one-timer shot. Goes wide. Cam just smacks it out of the zone for an icing. 6:46 left. We're going to have an icing. Lay down our zone. Face off down our zone. Why? As a goalie, every time I try and play it down all the way for an icing, that player stops it. I always wonder what their thought process is. So dumb. Gasper over center. Face-off win by Boulder, back to D. Nice job by Grayson to go disrupt that. He's skating hard for this one. Great play by him. Ty's going to go around behind the net. He's got 2-on-1. Turns back to the middle. He's going to slap it around behind. He's going to go over towards Logan's side. Logan's going to go and chase. He's looking to play it up to the middle. Not there. Gets deflected. Still bouncing around through there. Nice job by Gasper to come out through the middle. He cuts an angle on him. Well done by Gasper. Gasper still got space. He's still skating. Nice little check by Boulder. Knock him off the puck. Oh, Asher tried to lay the hit, and he dropped off. He could have smoked that one coming around behind the net. Oh, he's going to step in and disrupt it with the stick. Somehow it still bounced over to the kick. Nice job by Ty to win that second one. Gets out to Asher through neutral. Kind of out of his reach, so it's more like a 50-50 puck. Play back through the middle. Boulder gets control. They play right back into the mess. Somehow the 76 comes out with it. Gets a shot between the legs of Ty. Nice blocker save by Noah. Logan's on the sideboard, tried for the hit. Oh, a nice little backhand to Boulder. Get a shot off, a good save by Noah. Looking to flick it out to the middle, gets blocked by Logan, but it bounces up high and still gets in there. Grayson looking to have space, backhands it out just to get it out of the zone. Now I got Asher's in chase. Now I look tired from this one, so we got Gasper jumped off. Boulder plays it long. Nice D to D pass over to Ty. Ty's looking for space. Good pass over to Crosby. It hits the stick and goes between his legs. Not able to secure it. Able to muscle off the player with it. Force them out wide. Oh, super low angle shot. Really low angle, weird shot by the player to throw it out front, I'm guessing, but Noah squeezed it up and then push him out of our zone. 5:09 left in the second period. Boulder still up 1-0. Crosby over center with Caden and AJ. Switched up our D, so we got Huddy and Ryan in. Boulder gets it behind the net. Looking for that pass back out front like they scored the first goal off of. Huddy with that was Ryan with a takedown. Hand over top of his head and just dropped him down. He's still roughing him up. Noah just secures it to get out of it. Just to slow that one down. It was a little messy out there through the back. Nobody could quite get control of it, so he just puts the glove on it and locks it down. 4:50 left in the second period. A little pressure from Boulder at the end of the period. It's a lot like the first period too. They didn't do much in the first second. They kind of weathered the storms and then came out and took advantage of their chances. But that's going to go out wide to Caden. Caden backhands up over the top. Defender misses it. AJ's going to get there. They're going to call a penalty on the player because he jumped right in front of AJ and interfered him. That's an easy call. All AJ had to do was just keep his feet moving, and the player jumped in front of him and pushed him. It wasn't much, but it was enough to stop his pathway to get to the puck. That ref would see that one coming the whole way. His arm was already going up before the player turned. See if we can take advantage of this power play. Crosby over center. Backhands it over. Nice little one to Caden. Good pass by him over to Ryan. Ryan's got space for a shot. deflected by the defender. Didn't quite get to the net. Crosby's in back of the net. Crosby looks to control over to AJ. AJ looks to come up front. Tries to stab it in there. Tries to shove it through a doorway instead of opening a window. Crosby over center. Boulder throws an extra fifth kid in there. Yeah, late changes. Digs it out of there. AJ digs it out and throws it down low, but it's going to be enough for Boulder to try and throw it out. Throw it up over D to D. Guys looking space to see if he can dump it. Doesn't have it, so he's going to go behind the net and waste more time. We got to put 2 on the puck. We're dropping off, getting way too much space. There, they end up dumping. It's going to go all the way down for icing if it makes it there. And it does. 4 minutes left on the clock, second period. 58 left on our power play. We're going to switch up our lines. That one wasn't working. Gave them way too much time. Clear the puck out. We need 2 on the puck every power play. We were getting bag skated in high school hockey if you didn't have 2 people after the puck every power play. I don't think you can do bag skates anymore. Gasper over center. So you can drop it back to, switch up. We got Tice and Gasper. A little fancy line. I like it. Good reflection. Oh, it's just wide by Gasper. Good play though. But we got Austin and Tice and Cam. Play up to the sideboards. Doesn't make it out of there because Tice is there. Tries to backhand. It goes right to our own play. Off our own shins. Holds Cam's stick down, so not able to make a play. Boulder goes in behind the net. They're going to look to clear it long. Doesn't make it past the hash marks, but somehow makes it to their player, not ours. Goes in behind the net to Cam. Cam's looking for space. Good decision by Cam, though, to not clear it all the way down. He looked to throw it all around behind the net, but he had time. We don't step up. We give them way too much space. They're able to dump the puck all the way down. It's not going to go for icing. He's not going to make it. We got 15 seconds left on our power play. Good turn by Ryan to beat 1. Now we got numbers beat, but it's off a foot. Gasper plays it forward. Doesn't make it there, throws it in. No, I don't think that was offside, but that's okay. So we'll settle up 5 seconds left to get face off right at this dot. Rather than them going the other direction, because I think they were going to make a chance to get into our end. 3:07 left in the second period. 5 seconds left on the power play. Switch up to that top line. So we got Crosby and Caden and AJ. We got Merriman and Logan on D. Boulder taking their time with their changes again. Crosby face-off win, push it forward. He's got 1v1 as he moves in. Oh, he can't quite get control of it, and they clear it out long, and this other player slips. Player comes out of the bench to block off Merriman from making a play on it. Logan's going to go in behind the net. He's looking to gain speed as he loops around behind the net. Plays off the sideboards. Gets it out, it's not quite far enough out of the zone. Crosby gets tripped up, but I think that was unintentional. Logan pokes it to get it out, but it doesn't quite get out of the zone. It's still deep in our zone. 2:40 left in the period. Back end by Merriman ends up sticking at his feet, so he's still got space to go, so he's going to keep moving forward. As long as the room is there, he might as well keep moving. Boulder dumps it down low. Logan in behind the net, 2:29 left. Misses, controls it, plays it out to the front. That player didn't want the shot, otherwise he might have had a chance. Caden with a nice little play around, but speed isn't quite there, and the second player is going full speed. There he gets it, off a misplay by them. Nice little quick snapshot, doesn't quite get through the block by the player out in front. And he gets smeared along the boards for it. Ty wins it, but still bounced out of the zone. Nice job by Elliott. Elliott with a good play. Gets knocked over, he gets dropped down. 2 forwards jump off for change, so we had 5 on. Luckily, Boulder also jumped off for change. Oh, what are we doing? Ty's threw across the side boards. He had time to be able to make a play on it. No icing, though. Boulder player made it there before it got to the end. Nice little poke by Logan. He's looking for space, see if he can try and make an offensive play out of it. Gets it to Elliott. He's going to stay with him. Elliott's going to take it and get a shot. Good shot by it. Decent shot by Elliott. At least get a shot on net. Got to play out of that one. 1:32 left in the second period. We got Tice and Carter and Cam. Cam's out on the right. Tice over center. You can drop this one back to Ryan and Huddy on D. 1:32 left in the period. Good face-off win right to Ryan. Ryan with the shot on. Blocker save. It's bouncing up high. It's gloved down by Tice, but doesn't quite bounce onto our stick. Can't quite get those bounces yet. We're still trying to get a little hockey luck. Boulder clears it, but then claim it touched Huddy. Gonna skate and chase, man. That kid has got the smallest feet I think I've ever seen out there and moves super fast, but well, moves them fast, but he doesn't skate very fast. He controls, they go behind the net. We're down in the corner. Battling, trying to kick it forward. Gets out to Boulder. It's a mishandle off the stick, but it goes right out to the defender. Nice block by Ryan. No shot on net. Noah makes a save on that final follow-through shot. Plays it forward to Elliott. Doesn't quite make it there. That's going to go for icing with 50 seconds left. 50.4. Switch up our lines. Grayson and Asher on the wings, Gasper over center, excuse me. Putty and Ryan on D. Face-off win by Boulder, but it's still a battle in that corner. Nothing's getting out of it yet. Nobody has control as we throw around behind. It's going to be Huddy and Grayson. Huddy's going to try and get a touch. So they both settle up and gently bump each other. Ryan goes behind the net. He's going to look to see if he can play it up to Asher. Doesn't quite make it out of there. Gets blocked. Again, we're down that corner battle. Only 28 seconds left. See if we can make a play out of this. See if we can get a goal before the end of the period. Asher pushes it forward. He's going to get too far out of the reach. Going to get to them. Grayson with a great play on the line to keep it in. Asher's there. The second one. See if we can get a goal out of this one. Oh, Asher with a shot goes. Or not Asher. Excuse me. Austin with a shot goes just over the top of the, over the net. Boulder gets control. They're skating hard. Huddy with a block shot. Can't quite make it in there. 4 seconds left. Boulder plays it out all the way down for no icing and end of the period. Good period though by the boys. They stepped up even with that goal. He let that goal in right before the end of at the end of the first. Just able to create a lot more chances out of our setup plays and moving the puck and finding opportunities to get our shots off. Even force a draw penalty to create a little power play and get a little more action in that one. Defense hung in tight and didn't give a whole lot of shots. No, it was a couple goofy bouncy ones that got snuck in, but Noah secures those ones to keep it at 1-0. What? Be very careful to park. Okay. What do you think of the game so far?
We're doing good. Every time the defender, either Logan or Ryan, we say rip it, and then they get it on net. Every time we say it, we just need more shots.
That is the parents' job, just to yell shoot as much as they can, otherwise you guys wouldn't know to shoot, right?
They all stared at us.
We do need more shots. We got to get some more in there, right?
Middle lane drive.
So we need that middle lane drive?
Yeah.
Like skate through the neutral zone and then dump it off right before you get to the blue line?
No.
Oh, okay.
Skate in. Somebody drives the net.
Ah, yeah, I see what you're saying.
No, my old coach in Texas.
Oh. Coach Leonard. DC. Hey, you got a great opportunity to get out. Dump it. Go. All right, so we turn around this third period. Got to get something out of this game. Have confidence moving. We're playing a little better. We're playing a lot better. Now the competition's a little bit more, I wouldn't say it's very high. A couple good players, but I feel like skill-wise we're much better than them. Got to create our chances and actually move to the puck. Put away some of our chances. Boulder with the face-off win. Got Crosby, Caden, and Bryant. D2D pass by Boulder. Looking to skate again, back right across that middle. They love that lane drive throw across the middle. Just trying to rough up Crosby. Boulder gets it. His little feet moving as fast as that kid possibly can move them. It's like a kid's training bike skate, or you're putting on the 5th gear and you're not quite that fast yet. Boulder stick line down low. Shot deflected by Logan. Bounced off the net. Going behind the net. Ties with a great stop to keep it from going out front. Controls a turn. Goes up to the side. Caden, that's your job. Caden lets them get in there first. I don't know if he's trying to lay for that hit or not. Ty's going to go meet him down low. They throw it back down deep again. Logan's the next one to use his feet to block that one from coming around, getting out in front. He's got a little space. He's going to look to move it. There he finds AJ's feet, but he's not looking. He's looking up the ice already. Boulder with some good passing, go back and forth. Deflected by Logan, goes bounces up high, so it's bouncing his feet. Slash the stick out of his hands. That's an easy call. AJ skates with it. 1-on-3. Shot. Glove saved by the goalie. Super easy call when somebody smacks the stick right out of your hands. The rest looked at each other. No one wanted to make that call. A lot of chances we've been getting Wins previously to this game were just those big distant one shot to dump it in and get a lot of shot on net. Hope they go in. Now sustained pressure, but this game we've been able to keep in the zone, set up a few plays, make a shot, get the rebound, make another shot. Elliott's in behind the net. Nice little back off the net. Well done by Elliott to keep control, but he still has it. He's battling down low, lifts the stick. Boulder comes out with it. Gets a shoulder for making that play. Elliott has it. Got a little space. Stick handled by Elliott. Look at that, Elliott. That shot off a little bit faster. He's going to have a chance on net. That was a great play by Elliott. Boulder gets control of it, though, and they're skating through. Dumps it. Not quite for icing. Ryan's going to get it. He's going to make a turn on it. Get bumped for it. Ryan skates up. Pushes it forward to Elliott. Elliott tries to help that one down low. Gets over in the Boulder zone. They go D to D. They just set a skate around behind the net. Elliott with the poke, but doesn't quite get the puck loose. Boulder gets out to neutral zone, still slapping it around. Ryan tries to make a swing at it and bounces off between his legs. He goes hard after that one. He gets hit from behind. Two players trying to rough him up and move the puck. Bounce out to Huddy. Huddy's going to look up, play at the side over to Cam. Cam, oh, D with a great play, actually. Jump step right in front of him. Nice play, nice shot by Ryan. They got first shot and the second shot. Noah made both those saves, and Ryan's able to clear that puck out, so they can't get a third one. So I was a little desperate on that one. Noah did his job making two saves. Cam forces it up. Boulder gets across the neutral zone. They skate across. Bumbling puck, but he's able to get there and not be offside. Plays it wide. Kane's looking to shove him up. Not Kane. Cam's still in there, so apologize. Ryan's in behind the net. Plays it D but to Logan, but says out of his reach. It's going to go all the way down to Boulder. Asher tries to use his feet to block it. Logan gets in front, uses his legs to block it. No shot on net. Gasper over center with Asher and Grayson. It's actually been a pretty decent line this game. They're creating a little separation, creating a little space. Logan tries to step up and get to that defender. It's not quite there, so kind of drops off and leaves it to make sure he covers his position. I end up talking about him a little more than I planned to just because I watch him because he's my kid. Merriman, good battle in the corner, knocks out to Austin. Austin's going to go behind the net over to Logan. What's out of his reach? He's going to go to Asher. Asher's going to get there. A little flick over the top, so he's going to skate. The D was already dropped all the way back, though, so he's going to get there first. He's going to try and slam off the boards. And, oh, it goes underneath Asher's legs. He had it. He forced him to make a terrible pass, but Asher can't quite win that one. They backhand it up over top to Logan. Logan's going to win it. He's got space now. He's got 3-on-2. He's going to try to take a wrist shot. Gets blocked. Asher roughs him up. Gets up front. Still there. Goalie tries to cover it up, but it's still loose. Asher's in there, battling 1-on-3. Grace is in the back, waiting to see if anything pops out of there. Switch up our forwards. We're able to get Crosby in there during that transition. We got Crosby, Caden, and AJ, Logan, and Merriman on defense. 11:24 left of the period. We're down 1-0 still. Again, we're keeping this pressure up. One of these got to go our way. Nice play out to Ty. Ty with those slap shot. I think it's deflected out in front, so it kind of lost all the fizzle out of it. But it goes down deep. Boulder stick handles right up through the middle again. Nice little pass up to the middle. We call for icing. Or interference. Going to call an interference. Is that on Caden? He's looking right at him. I'm going to call Caden for interference. Must have been going out of that, coming out of that zone. I didn't see that one. So on their dump in, we got a penalty. So we got our D stay the same. We should have Crosby and AJ. Face-off-ish win by Boulder. Stuck at the ref's feet, so can't quite get out of there, which is going to give a better opportunity to... Oh my goodness. Couldn't get out of the ref's feet. Boulder ends up pushing forward and able to make a play and sitting right out in front of Noah. You got Logan and Ty battle and trying to stick the Peelers in front of there, and they pop it up over the top. It's a kill off one penalty, but that's two penalties now. They haven't even played more than 20 seconds before they get a goal off of it. All right. A little bit bigger battle, a little bit bigger hill to climb. 11 minutes left in the period, but 2-0 Boulder. Again, it's just a little chance they've had. They haven't had a lot, but they've been able to sneaky little plays right in front of the net. Both the goals have probably come within 2 feet of the crease right in front of Noah. Just a defensive job to make sure we clear those ones out of there. Stick to get in there, deflect that D-to-B pass, but still makes it over to Boulder. They pass it back across the middle. Elliott's in there to disrupt, force the player to go back. Nice job by Cam. He's sticking there. He's got space. He's going to look for a shot. Nice shot. Good blocker save by the goalie. Cam's still there. Tries to play it up to the D. But doesn't make it there. They block it. Goes out to neutral zone. Ryan's got control. Push it forward just to play that hit. There you go. He blocks him off. Nice little squeeze on the boards. Slides it over to Cam. Cam's got space, but he's got players skating hard at him. He's going to dump that down deep because he felt the pressure of that kid coming full speed. We're able to jump off and get our forwards changed. Gasper's going full speed right at him. Disrupts the play, but not enough for him to win the puck. He gets neutral. Boulder clears it all the way around. They got a little bit more time under their belts. They can dump it in. They don't have to get control of it. They have 2. Grayson wins it. Pushes it back out to the middle. Boulder turns with it. Tries to dump back down low. Gets the player out in front. Steiner breaks it up with the line. Gasper goes in behind that, throws it around. Asher's going to get there. Tries to stick a stick in there, but their player pushes forward. Ryan plays the body. Plays it forward to Grayson. Grayson's got a little space to escape. He's got 3 on him. He's going to turn, try and deflect it, or try and turn and guard it. Gasper goes in to help and lose control of the puck as he wins it. Boulder takes it in, takes a high shot, goes off the post, it goes up over the top of Noah's head. Push out wide, doesn't quite get out of neutral zone. We missed the puck in out of the zone. This is brutal to watch. There's 3 plays where we're missing the puck or skating right on by it. Nash is going to get it down low. Gets it down deep into their zone. 9 minutes left in the period, down 2-0. Asher's battling, Grayson in there trying to help. Boulder comes out with it. They're able to change out Gasper, so we have Crosby in. Boulder gets it, clears it long. Ty and Logan are on D. Ty's looking to make a play to get around. He's going to start creating some offense because we need something out of the next 8 minutes. He's got 1 player skating hard after him. He's going for that icing. He was pretending to skate hard for that icing. Face off down their zone. 8:40 left. Down 2-0. Let's get 1 out of there. Let's get 1. Get a little momentum to get moving. If Crosby can win this face-off, drop it back, so he can set up a shot. They loaded up 3 in front of the goalie. There are no defenders in the back in behind him. They're gonna play it off the sideboards, only to Logan. Logan's got 2 on him, so he's gonna flick it over. They stick it off of AJ sticks, can't make it there. Logan plays it up the side, gets blocked by a foot. They keep jabbing it forward. Use his leg to block it. Boulder comes out with it. Play it across, bounces over the top of Ty's stick. Move across the middle, we're gonna get it down low. Boulder's going to go in behind the net. Body step in, but they still end up winning it. They don't have control of the puck, but they still end up winning it too. Just let the puck go and slides in there. Caden's sliding in. He plays the body, knocks him off. He's able to win it. Gets a slash for it. Crosby tries to stick handle through, and it gets stolen by Boulder. Stops his own self as he moves around. Logan's going to go in the corner. 1 player on. So flick it forward. Tries to play the body. Logan jumps out of there and locks him in the corner. Crosby has it. Stick handles. Now he's got Sipping played off to the left. A little bit of room, so he's going to skate. Now he's got a 2v1. Ah, nice little stick handle, and he flicks it right into the goalie's belly. Great stick handling by Crosby to make space and create room, but just tries for a little flick shot to get over the top of him. It goes right in the goalie's belly. 7:37 left in the period. Shots are still going up, but not. Our percentage is going up, but it's not quite getting the shots off. Nice little shot from the point, easy deflection by the goalie. A shot by Huddy to get that on net though, just didn't have anybody in there for the rebound. Ryan blocks the player off from getting a chance in it. Tice backhands it up over the top. It's a Huddy, but still a bouncing puck, so it's tough on the play, and that's offsides. If I didn't have the mic on, I'd yell about that one. Kid goes in and still takes a shot on the goalie. Somebody's got to save him. If I didn't have the mic on, I would have yelled about that. I'd take a shot on the goalie after you're getting offsides. Ryan just lets him know. And we're not going to let that go. And he still comes over and bumps Ryan for it. Looks like he's wearing goalie skates. And the ref's having a word with the Boulder player because he's running his mouth the whole time. Lets him know to shut up. Still face-off win. Now he has it behind the net, gets body played on him. Tice is there to move it. Dump down low. Cam with speed. He's taking off. Oh. Boulder turns, throws up to the middle. He's got Elliott on him. Same with it. Tice going to cut off the second side. Doesn't quite make it there. They throw it all the way down. Say no icing in that one. He's going to get hit behind the net for his play. It's a little Humpty Dumpty in behind the net. Nice little play out front, though. Drops it right to the slot. Nobody in the slot to cover for it. Hey, we get those easy shots right in front of right at the hash marks on Noah. There's way too much space for him. Those are the ones we have to step up and block out of there so they don't get space space and time to take those shots. 6:30 left, 6 left. Boulder's up 3-0. Gasper over center with Roberts and Asher. So you can create a little bit of pressure, get something out of this game at least. He stick handle, pokes it out by Logan, but man, he bobbles in. His helmet falls right off. Logan fell backwards, knocked him over, which created space for them to take a shot. Far post shot goes in the upper corner. Collapse in here. 4-0. Crosby over center. Good face-off win by Crosby. He stick handles past 3 of them. He gets past 1. Second player on him, but he still has it with his feet. Great play by Crosby. Trying to create something out of there. Caden's going to slide across. The Boulder clears it all the way to the far side. Doing a good job of using their space at least to move the puck, but you got to take advantage of those mistakes when they have them, because they do. Caden's got stick handles, a little toe drag underneath. He's looking to pull it back. He's looking for the right pass, but it's not there because they have a player at the wing, player down low, so he's going to leave it off for AJ. AJ's looking to turn on this backhand. Still has it. Goes in behind the net. Plays up deep to deep. Huddy with the shot on. It's going to go just wide. We got to get those shots on to at least get a deflection out of him. AJ has it down the corner. He's battling 1-on-2. Caden goes in to help. Knocks the player over. Create more space for AJ. They get it cleared up to the sideboards. Ryan's able to keep it in. He's going to look for a shot. Just get on net. Again, goes wide. And again, our shots on net. We're not having the player out front to move to get a deflection. Caden's down low. 5:24 left in the period. 4-0 Boulder. Put it to the point. There you go, Huddy. Oh, it gets deflected. That was a good shot by Huddy. It was labeled for the net, but it gets blocked by a defender. Bad shot. Bad clear. Caden gets one of his really nice snapshots off. It's deflected by AJ, but not enough. Nice little pass out wide. Got some speed from that line change coming in, but good decision by Ryan. Way to see that one. Good vision. We lose control of it behind the net. Boulder gets control. They play it right across the middle. Ryan's going to slide over. He's looking to play the body. Great body play by Ryan. Tice has it. Throws up to Cameron's side. Player on. Austin slides in, at least deflect the player out of there. Ryan slides to the next one. Logan goes in behind the net. He's got space to go. He's going to take it if he can. Good pass over to Tice, but it's out of his reach. Not a good pass. A little too far in front of him. The idea was there. Cam goes in behind the net. Goes D&D. Ryan steps up. He's able to stop that at the red line. It goes to the second Boulder player who wins it and moves it forward. Somebody's down low, things I got to make up because I can't quite see what happens. Boulder slides over. Let's play across the middle. Crosby will let him cut across the middle. Backhanded up over. Boulder still has control. They throw it down in the corner. Logan's going to go behind the net. Get it. He's going to take with some speed. Looks to turn. Now he's looking for that far side pass. It's out of the reach. Goes all the way down for icing. That switch pass over the far side, but it's not there. It's out of Asher's reach, so it's going to go all the way down deep. So 3:50 left in the third period. Face off down in our zone. Rebels are down 4-0. Face off win by Crosby. It goes just far enough to reach the back player. Asher wins it and throws it all the way down. Not going to go for icing because he got deflected. It's going to be Asher skating after it. He's going to see if he can play it to the middle. He's going to get there to Caden. Caden gets stick slaps, so not willing to play on it. Crosby still has it. He's stick handling, looking for room. Drops it back to Logan. Logan's looking for a shot. A snap shot. Gets on net. Gets to Crosby. Crosby can look for that same shot again. Goes down low over to Caden. Caden's in behind the net. He's looking to keep control of it with Crosby. Still has it. Asher's out in front, kind of muscle out in front where they have. They throw it up. Boulder plays it out of the zone, gets across the neutral zone. We got 2-on-2. He's going to go up for, looked like it was offsides, but the player's able to get back. Nice save by Noah to deflect that with his head up and over. Lines are a little miscombobulated a little. Looks like we got AJ and Austin and Tice. I thought maybe it was from the line change, but I think they might be doing that on purpose. Switch up Ryan and Huddy back on D. 3:01 left in the period. Nice little pass. Oh, still trying to get a stick underneath him. Nice little pass out wide. No icing. The Boulder player was there. Oh, AJ tries the little stick handle through. Doesn't quite make it. Goalie makes a save. Win by Rampage, or not Rampage anymore, Rebels, but just out of our reach, so we'll get through our zone. Trying to refill it. AJ tries to move it forward. It goes right to the Boulder stick. They're coming out with it. 2-on-2. Huddy slides over. Able to flick it forward. Gets in a decent shot off. Not really decent shot. Really low angle shot. That was easy for Noah. That's what we're looking for a rebound on that one. Tries to clear it, but just hits the player's butt in front of him. AJ is on the side. He gets knocked off the puck by the smallest kid on the ice. Ryan has it behind the net. Ball dumps down low. 2:05 left in the third. Play out wide to Tice. A little bit of time to move the puck. We throw it back to the middle. Ryan's back in behind the net with the player on it. He's going to deflect him, create a little separation. So we got space play to AJ. AJ's looking to flick it off the boards. I think boys are already done in this game. They're just trying to flick it out of the zone. Nobody's looking to try and keep control or take the hit for trying to make a play. Gasper's moving. He's got space, so he's going to skate. He's going to try and go himself. Let's dump it down low. Bring it down deep. Caden with a snapshot goes just on the outside of the net. Crosby's in behind the net. Doesn't have control of it, so Boulder's going to get it. Slows him down so he can't get out of the zone, so we're stuck down in that corner. Crosby does come out of it eventually. He still has it. He's looking to drop that out front if he can. Goalie pokes it out just enough for the Boulder player to get control to try and clear it. He throws it all the way down for icing. Called no icing for who knows what reason, just to get out of the game. They want this game to be finished, so they called no icing on that. Plays up to Cameron's side, doesn't make it there, so Caden's has it. Caden's in chases, Boulder skates out of there. Getting a little stick by Caden, not loose. Goes just far enough to that next player. He slide tackles into Crosby. Caden with a little shoulder on the player that was talking a lot of trash. A little two-hand slash by 19 as he skates in. Hogan's trying to poke the puck from underneath him. Now he just shoves him over because he's standing in front of the puck. There, finally get out of the zone. Goes over to Cam. Cam starts pushing back through. Boulder wins as they go out, and that's offsides. 25 seconds left in the game. Our Rebels are down 4-0. Got a face-off just outside of our zone. Face-off win by Rebels. They're going to skate forward. AJ tries to play it around the outside defender, but he's able to win it. A little stick deflection. Huddy makes a play on it. No, I'm sorry, Ty. Ty can't clear it out of the zone. Rebels players goes in the back behind the net. Casper goes in to hit it. Not Crosby, excuse me. Tries to go out through the middle, gets to Logan. Goes right up through the slot. Set up a shot right in the slot again. And finish the game. I was not happy about that one. Fortunately, that was another one where I'd argue we controlled a little bit more of the game. Still back and forth, but I felt like we just had a few more chances, at least in the first and second, leading up to the third. And they snuck a few goals in pretty quick. This plays right in front of the net. Second and third goals, and then by the time they got to the third and fourth, they were pretty much over it and done. So, tough to battle back and keep climbing up hills, but we're going to have to climb mountains out here to be able to get our wins out of the game. One more game tomorrow at 7:30 a.m.